Howdy guys and gals, Mikey V here with another episode of Beneath Our Feet. This week, we're going to be taking a little different step backwards. We're going to be doing a transplant of a succulent. Now these little guys are really easy to take care of. All of you really got to do is make sure you water it whenever the soil is dry. They absorb the water into their stems and into their leaves, sometimes both. Sometimes just the stems or sometimes just the leaves. This little guy I'm pretty sure absorbs everything, because as the leaves fall off, the stem starts turning kind of into a bit of a bark. But what you want to do is you want to get yourself a good drainage base for the new pot. So I've got some of that sand from the previous episodes, and I've got some compost material to put in between the dirt, the potting dirt, and the sand, so that it's got some good materials to feed from. So yeah, never hurts to kind of shred it up a little bit, get them into little smaller pieces so that there's more coverage. I mean, these are just the leaves that have been sitting the side of my driveway. I'm sure you'll have readily available materials to work with at this time of year. And then you want to get some potting soil in there. I'm just going to fill it to this inner line here, because that's about where I think it should be. This stuff is pretty flaky and dry, so if you get chunks, you want to just break that apart. Most potting soil already has materials in it, like that's will stick there. Cool part about succulents is if you really want to, you can take a cutting of like the leaves or one of the stems. Like if I wanted to, I could take that stem that's growing off the side there and cut it off of there, and I could plant it back in a little pot and grow a whole nother plant from it. Now for entertainment purposes, I'm just gonna lightly crack the pot open so that it's easier to get the root ball, and you can kind of get a cross section when it cuts away of what the root ball is going to look like. So this little guy is well outgrown his pot. You can see how cramped he is in there. And since the soil is so loose, you actually don't even need the trowel to plant. One of the things you want to wait is once it has been transplanted like that, you want to give it about a day or two before you start watering it again to allow the roots to heal a little bit, because they can get bruised from being taken out of the old pot. Maybe just a little bit of water. I'm just hoping the sand I used doesn't have anything in it that might adversely affect it, since it was not just natural sand, but maize and blue colored sand. I think it's already tipping over a little bit. Alright, let's get you in there a little deeper so that you're a little sturdier. Now this is really loose packed potting soil too, so probably wouldn't hurt to add a little water to it just to get it moisturized so it kind of condenses and clumps around it so it's not quite as loose. So if you liked this video, let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more stuff like this. Like maybe I could show you my garden in the backyard, or the plot I'm planning on for vegetables in the backyard, or if I'm going to be out metal detecting, I can show you the plants and signs to look for to tell you when there would have been a homestead out in a forested area or anything else like that. Anyway, like and subscribe, and as always, thank you for watching. Mikey V signing out.